Hi, my name is Urshka, and today I've decided I'm gonna be voicing some of my opinions. And the title of this video is gonna be You Are a Clown, because it's true. We all are clowns. We are all clowns in this system that keeps us slaves, that keeps us polarized, that is turning us against each other, that is destroying our peace. And I was thinking, like, why are only the idiots running the world? Why is no one with good morals, with high integrity, with education, with good values? Why is no one voicing their opinions? Why is the news only covered with idiots? Like, honestly, I'm just wondering, like, why anybody isn't doing anything. Like, why are we letting the idiots run the world? They can only control us if we are divided, if we are operating from the low vibration, if we are fueled by fear, if we have no trust in ourselves and in the outcome, if we are scared. But you know what? They cannot control people who are high vibrational, people who are in the correct energy, people who have high standards, people who have high morals. They cannot manipulate it. That's why the system is keeping majority of people operating out of lower chakras. They keep you in this place with low vibration music, such as music that comes from the sexual energy and not from the heart. They're taking your health away. They're taking your mental health away with social media and constant comparisons. They're taking your health away by promoting cosmetic procedures for looking externally more beautiful. But let me tell you something. It is the energy that makes you beautiful, not the look. It is your values who makes you look beautiful. It is who you are as a person. It is how you see the world that makes you shine, not the look. You can do anything externally, but if you don't do the work internally, there will be no progress, because confidence comes from within. And you would say, no, we have free will, no one can manipulate us, no one can affect how we decide. Yes, they can. Yes, they can, using a psychology. And this is what education system does. I love education, but one component of the education system nowadays is it gives you mentality that you are gonna work from 9 to 5 job. You're gonna live like the system lives. You're gonna respect the system. And that is where the system itself gives you mental limits, behavioral limits. And it doesn't tell you that your mind is powerful beyond of what you can imagine. You can live in an abundance. You don't have to do anything if you set your mind correctly. If this is your reality internally, this is gonna be your reality externally. And unless you fix your mind, you cannot fix your material world in front of you. We are all one consciousness. We are all connected, if you like it or not. And seeing idiots run the world, threatening to destroy peace, is very disturbing for me to see. And I'm just wondering, like, why there are not a lot of people who have real values, real integrity, and good intentions. Why aren't they voicing their opinions? We are letting ourselves be manipulated by just a few people who run the system. The system doesn't work if we as a mass do not do what it says. They can only manipulate us as long as we let them, as long as we are covering our eyes and we are unable to see the truth. And I think the time has come that we stand together, because our world is a place where we all could live in full abundance, in harmony with each other, with nature, with our planet. We could all have positive experience. But what do we have to do? We have to stand together with the right morals, and we have to raise our vibrations, because if you operate from your heart chakra, if you operate from the highest vibrations, people who are polluting everything with fear won't have effect on you. There will be nothing in their power to manipulate you into thinking you are not able to create infinite abundance, that you are not able to create infinite success, that you are not able to achieve everything and do nothing, basically. But the work is internal. It's never external, it's internal. The work is breath work, meditation, therapy, connecting with nature, connecting with your true self, shadow work, dissolving limiting beliefs, Tai Chi. Like, we have so much knowledge. But what we choose to do, we choose to listen to the news. We choose to live in fear. We choose to be surrounded by negativity. We choose polarization. That is what we choose. Because only if we choose to do so, the system can work. Because the system cannot defeat a mass of people with same values, with same vision. They want us polarized. They want us to be individual. They want us to be egoistic. They want us to be in envy of others. That is what they want. Because they need you to be a player in their game. This is how it always worked. The system always worked. Why they burned all the books? Why they burned all the knowledge throughout the years, throughout the history? System wants you to be a slave. And if you're not admitting yourself this, you're living in a denial. They are gonna create wars. They're gonna weaponize peace if we don't stand together, if we don't choose our values, if we do not operate from the unity, from harmony, and from the heart. They will destroy everything. That is why it is our obligation to raise our vibration, because if every individual on the planet, everything is energy, if every individual on the planet would raise their vibration, the vibration of the planet will rise. We have the healing capacity. We can heal our own mind and bodies. We can heal each other, and we can heal our planet. We could raise our vibration so high that everybody would live in harmony. But no, I don't understand, because even the world's leaders, we are all connected. Even if their actions tell us they're idiots, they are subconsciously, without you realizing, they're sabotaging themselves too, because they're sabotaging their own planet, their own home, and they cannot exist alone. And they are just harming themselves as they're harming us. Like, why we as a humanity don't stand together and live in harmony? Like, we have all the resources to end poverty, to end famine, if everything would be distributed in the right way. Like, we are manifesting ourselves suffering. Like, why do we want to suffer? Because the system told us so. This is just like a few of the brainwashed individuals. Like, we can all live in harmony. Like, what are we doing? Like, voice yourself, because they cannot do anything if we are united.